Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and yes, of course, continuing on reviewing the Marvel films, and that's right, you read the title of the next Marvel film that I'm reviewing. It is, of course, Elektra. Now, yeah, Elektra, I don't know, I guess it's mutual for this film, like, I mean, I know, because, yeah, it didn't do so well. Even Jennifer Gardner didn't like this, as I recall. Like, I read about this. But honestly, I kind of enjoy Elektra. I like this film, actually. For me, like, I don't know, I don't think it's that bad. But the story of this film. Assassin for hire Elektra works for a mysterious international organization known as the Hand, the Hand, for which she kills her targets without question in a conspicuous red booster. I don't know. No less, when the Hand asks her to kill Mark Miller and his daughter Abby, while they're on holiday. Elektra's consequence kicks in, and she decides to protect her targets rather than eliminate them. Of course, the Hand isn't so willing to let them off the hook. Yeah, so of course that's the story, and yeah, so the story I thought was not bad, and, because again, as the story is, she is, instead of, like, killing the targets, she's protecting them, and, of course, the Hand is not gonna let that happen, and, of course, they go after them, and, of course, they do, like, fight them off and escape, and, yeah, the cast of characters I thought were pretty good, too. Jennifer Gardner, of course, as Elektra. As I recall, like, okay, Jennifer Gardner was previously Elektra in, of course, Daredevil, the 2003 Daredevil film with Ben Affleck. In fact, I read about this, that Ben Affleck did film a cameo reprising his role as Daredevil, but it was cut from the final film, but I don't think we've ever seen that deleted scene of his cameo. In fact, what was the purpose of him appearing in this film? I don't know. The other cast of characters, of course, Mark Miller, played by Goran Vizinski. Maybe I'm kind of off, of his last name. But yeah, I've seen him before in many stuff, and yeah, and like, I remember him very best, for being the voice of Soto in the first Ice Age film. And I've seen him in a bunch of other stuff. I think he was... Didn't he play Dracula at one point? I can't remember. I think he did, yeah. And he was also in that Netflix show, I recall, Santa Clarita Diet. He appeared in season 3. Anyways, and then there's also Mark's daughter, Abby, played by the cute and talented actress Kirsten Prout. Yeah, I think I got that name right. Yeah, I really enjoyed, Goran was good in this too, but I really enjoyed, Jennifer Gardner and Kirsten in both, the two of them in this film, especially the relationship with Elektra and Abby, they're really good, and it's like they would become besties and, get very close to each other, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, almost like a mother and daughter kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Well, even, say, Elektra starts developing feelings for Mark, so yeah, and Abby, it's actually revealed, and she was actually keeping it a secret from Elektra. I think, yeah, both her and her dad, that, she has the same capabilities and so on, just like Elektra and, all the others. And also, yeah, Elektra's, teacher and, mentor or trainer, I guess, Stick, played by legendary actor Terrence Stamp. In fact, I think he was hiding something too from Elektra, and even Elektra was wondering if this was a test, and as Stick explains, because he explains everything at one point, and yeah, because the Hand, because they come after Elektra and the others, and even at one point when at first, because it's around Christmas and around December. And, even at one point when they start invading, the ninjas, the members of the Hand, it seems at one point that maybe Elektra, did fail, and both Abby and Mark were killed while Elektra was stabbed and left to die. But actually, that was a vision of that Elektra had of what could, if that happened in a few seconds, like in future seconds. You get my point. Of course, that doesn't happen, and she does stop them. And even say when they are defeated and they are about to die, they turn into glowing green smoke or something, something like that. And even say we have flashbacks that Elektra has of her childhood days and her parents and her father, etc. And some of the other characters, like Will Young Lee plays Kirky. Am I even saying that right? I guess. Bob Sapp was a character, like one of the members of the Hand named Stone, because Stones, that's his capability, I guess. And also, yeah, Jason Isaacs made a small appearance in this, literally at the beginning of this film. And yeah, and he was killed because he was sitting in a chair, and of course Elektra did kill him. And yeah, Jason Isaacs, he had an American accent in this. Even also, let me see, even at one point where they're in the woods, and of course they're facing off against the Hand members. One of them, I believe it's, I think, yeah, it's this actress, yeah, Natasha Maleth, I think I said the full name right, who plays Typhoid Mary. Yeah, because I think it's this character, because at one point, yeah, she gives Elektra the kiss of death, and she's being poisoned, I guess, and yeah, of course, Stick and all the other, good guys, they come in and they, kind of stop them, and, that's when, we see that Abby is being trained, and up to when it's 1 hour into the film and such, for some reason, Mark disappeared, when it came up to, an hour into this film, and when Abby is being trained and so on, and when the climax happens. Where did Mark go? I don't know. I guess, well, I'm sure he was there, he was safe and sound, and because, well, Abby was, being trained, I guess. But the climax, yeah, because they're at this, I'm not sure if it's an abandoned building or something, but, the climax happens, Elektra goes off to fight off against Kirky and all the other members of the Hand, and, and even, she actually communicates with him, far into the distance, that they can just do this, alone, and, don't, Abby doesn't have to be involved. And even Abby does come in at one point, helps Elektra, and all the other members of the Hand, they attack, they go, running after Abby, and same with Elektra. One of them is named, Tattoo, as I recall, and, he, his tattoos are, like a bird and, snakes, and the snakes go after Abby, but it's all, an illusion or something, not real or anything. Even Elektra just casually just walks, and while the snakes are attacking her, nothing happens, and I think, yeah, she does kill the tattoo guy, and I can't remember if he decapitated him. Well, there's, I think 1 or 2 scenes where one of the characters, gets decapitated. In fact, one character that I think it's this guy, McCabe, I think. They stay at his house, and, he gets them out of there, and he, stalls times, with the Hand members, and he gets decapitated. And even, say, Abby is close to dying, and even when, Elektra did defeat Kirky and Typhoid, yeah, Mary, so, she defeated them, and, oh, it was really cool, she threw her weapon, and, it went through the maze, bushes, and it did kill her, just, that was really cool. And an emotional moment where, it seems that, Abby is dead, but, and, Elektra gets emotional, and I think that was the thing, the power of, of love and so on, that she cared for Abby. And of course, she's okay. You know, Abby is fine. Also, very earlier, when they were hiding out at that one house, like, one funny scene, you know, because Abby, you know, Elektra, I mean, has Abby, like, you know, seated down on the floor, and, you know, like, a yoga position, and, you know, just, like, close your eyes and just, you know, relax and so on. And I guess, like, Abby was, like messing with Elektra, like, you know, you know, and, you know, one point Elektra does, you know, scare Abby, and of course they both laugh. You know, that was a funny scene and a nice moment there for them. And the epilogue, because everybody's okay, and Mark shows up again. One last kiss from Mark and Elektra, and I forget how it goes. Like, I think, yeah, it first starts with Elektra, and then Mark repeats it, like, you know, I hated that, and, you know, something like that. I forget how it goes. And so, yeah, and, you know, Elektra does assure Abby that, you know, they'll see each other again, and, you know, one last conversation, like, before Elektra leaves, you know, one last conversation between her and yeah, Stick, and, yep, the movie ends as she walks off, and yeah, that was a nice and okay ending. But yeah, Elektra, I do enjoy. I really think it's a pretty good and decent Marvel film. I know that, yeah, it didn't do so well when it came out, and people, obviously, they didn't like it. But hey, I'm one of those people that actually do like Elektra. Yeah, so, and again, I like the characters. Like, I think two of my favorite characters from this were, yeah, Elektra and Abby, because Jennifer Garner was good as Elektra, even, say, when she was previously in Daredevil, and Kirsten Prout as Abby Miller. Yeah, she was pretty good too. She had some funny moments, and I think she was a pretty good character in this. Her personality, just everything, and the fact, again, she has the same, like, you know, abilities, you know, fighting capabilities and so on. Even, like, say, what was that thing called? Like, you know, like a small chain or whatever the heck it was. I forget. It was kind of glowing, actually, as I recall. So again, yeah, both Jennifer Gardner and Kirsten Prout, you know, Jennifer as Elektra and Kirsten as Abby, yeah, those were two of my favorite characters. And of course, the other characters were great, from Goran as Mark and Terrence Stamp as Stick, yeah, and they're great actors too, of course. So, okay, how do I rate Elektra? Good question. What the heck? And I'll go ahead and give it 8 out of 10 stars. 8 out of 10 stars, because again, I like Elektra. I really do enjoy this film. And what about you guys? Have you seen Elektra? What do you think of the film? What you thought of my review? Leave comments and give this review a like, as always. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Elektra. More reviews coming your way. They're gonna be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. And stay tuned later this week, because going back to the MCU once again, and this time the Avengers are back, and along with a couple of new members of the Avengers, and they're facing off this one villain where, just like in the trailer, he says, "There are no strings on me." You probably know what it is that I'm talking about. Stay tuned for that. Take care, and peace out.